What is going on, everybody? TJ, Matt, and Dustin here with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports, and welcome to the official midday live stream here. We have June 6th. We got Taco Tuesday over on PrizePicks. We are going to be covering all the different DFS apps throughout the industry, looking at the optimizers here at DG Fantasy and finding the best value and building out some slips with you guys here on this midday live stream. We hope everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday so far. Gentlemen, Matt, Dustin, how we doing? Guys, just want to throw it out there. Dustin is feeling a little bit under the weather. This is Dustin's flu game, so I expect a flawless performance from him today on this Tuesday afternoon. Yes, we 100% need to cash the slip. How you guys doing? Gotta fix my camera.
Matt, doing fantastic because guess who cashed out, dude.
I might have to start calling you Matt Middle Downs.
I like that. Somebody. Please confirm for me, because I was watching the game because I woke up at 5 a.m. Shadow got 4 kills in the first game. Why did Underdog void him? Why did Underdog set his thing to 0 kills?
Did he play in the second map, or did he get subbed?
Is that a thing? Because after I saw him cash in the first.
So okay, wait, timeout. So you're saying you had Shadow over how many kills?
3. He finished with 4 after the first game.
After the first map. All right, and what game was that? Was that an LPL game or an LEC?
Doesn't matter.
LCK? Well, yeah, because I can tell you if he got subbed.
Oh, you're actually going to look it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. If he got subbed, he already hit the over. What do you mean?
I understand, but he didn't play.
That's like basketball.
It's for maps 1 and 2, little guy. Bro, calm down.
An NBA game, it's for the entire game.
What team does Shadow play on? Because now I'm interested. I want to let you know.
TES, whoever they played.
Oh, TES? They played NIP.
NIP, nice. Yeah, so he plays for NIP. He did not play the second map. That's so bull.
That is pretty crazy.
DMP not in the second map. Yeah, that's
anyway,
yeah, that's a dumb rule.
6 times on that. I only got 3 times in that slip. Anyway, guys, we got. I think I posted 6 slips on Underdog. 4 of them cash either at 2 times or 3 times or at 6 times. So if you're not middling esports plays, that is the way to go. Whether you're playing on PrizePicks, Underdog, those are the 2 main apps with a ton of esports projections. We'll have a ton of tools coming out to give you guys a better opportunity to middle. But right now, guys, those are the 2 apps with the largest discrepancies. That being said, like there's so many plays all the time that pop up in the optimizer. We never know when they're going to hit the board too. So that's the edge.
Yeah, I feel like that's one pretty reoccurring question that I see in my DMs or we get through emails are people asking, when is the best time to check the optimizer?
Yeah.
You know, we're never sure when these CSGO or League of Legends plays are going to actually be put on the board, when you're going to have the opportunity to middle if there's a huge discrepancy. So obviously being in Discord, if you're a DGF member, is a really big benefit of that. We have a bunch of different users, customers that are in there, DGF members that are pinging the chat when they do see those really good plays. So if you're not in the Discord, you can shoot me a message. We'll get you in there if you're a DGF member. But yeah, I mean, Matt, and Dustin, for basketball, I know the biggest time for us was, early in the morning to get that value and then right before tip-off, right? Because, different lineup changes, etc. But with these esports plays, like, I don't even know when they're playing. I know League of Legends is early in the morning, but like CSGO will randomly pop up throughout the day. So I have no idea what their schedule looks like. So with these esports, it's definitely sporadic, but as soon as you see those middling opportunities, you definitely want to take advantage.
Too large of discrepancies for a market that just does not have enough data. You guys saw me post a couple of replies to some esports guys in the industry. There's just not enough industry data to accurately project the way that NBA is able to, MLB, NFL, which is the reason why I say there's a lack of data. There's a lack of data there's a lack of reliable data in the industry, which is why there's such an edge. Anyway, we'll stop talking about middling. I want to answer a quick question, because it was brought to my attention that Hot Streak, I saw this in my DMs, has had a ton of plays recently. Yep. I don't know if it's a plus EV. I think they might be, tweaking their algorithm, because I know that once people started hammering the lines on Hot Streak, they like instantly moved.
Yes.
I don't know if that's happening anymore, because there's also a ton of value I'm looking at right now. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 plays that are plus EV, and there are 4 over 4%. So is the optimizer worth it for Hot Streak? You tell me. Just take a look at these lines here. Bryce Elder set to plus 111, not to go off topic too much. But across the industry, minus 135, minus 130, minus 128, minus 140. It's an easy one-to-one comparison here. You can just, you don't have to be a genius to identify that there's extreme value on Hot Streak right now for Bryce Elder over player hits allowed.
Yep. Anyway. Yeah, I agree.
All right. One thing before we do get going, you guys, only people watching this stream can take advantage of code STREAM for DGF annual memberships currently. Make sure you guys are taking advantage of that. Matt, I'm not sure how long that's going to last. So if you guys are watching, take advantage of that. Code STREAM will get you 25% off annual subscriptions at DGF.
Do not let that leave this stream, because I want you guys to be the only ones that are taking advantage of this, guys. So again, that is code STREAM, 25% off any annual subscription. Let's go ahead and dive into some PrizePicks value. I know there's not much, but I do want to explain the importance of taking these top 5 plays and why you should be confident in this still being a plus EV slip. Never will you see a discount like this other than on Taco Tuesday. Mitch Keller, like you will rarely see a 1.5 discrepancy off on pitching strikeouts. But guys, a pitching strikeout moves the needle so freaking much. And again, it does depend on the pitcher. We can assume this thing's going to be between 65 to 70%. So just kind of envision this thing being 65 to 70%. You can definitely take anything above, like, I would say 52%. Again, I'm doing quick math in my head, because that's such a skewed probability that the average leg is still going to easily be over 54.34%. So guys, just because there's no place here, pairing this with the Taco Tuesday discount, I talk about taking advantage of these promos all the time. That is the best way to make money off of these DFS apps. Promos are the way to go. You can literally get by just signing up for all these DFS apps and just taking advantage of the promos. We know that NHA is our favorite one to target because it's so freaking elite. But PrizePicks, again, Taco Tuesday, there's 3 projections up to a $20 to $25 max, depending on what type of bettor you are, to max out a 5 flex entry, which, again, do the math. You can make a good amount of money on any given Taco Tuesday if you utilize the percentages correctly. So again, Taco Tuesday, be sure to pair this. I guess we can just go down the line here. TJ, do you want to, and Dustin, do you want to do that?
Yeah, I know Dustin actually just tweeted out a really good slip right before we went live. And Dustin, actually, good thing that you did, because it looks like a lot of those plays already got bumped, removed, etc. So hopefully some of you were able to go ahead and grab that quickly. But let's go ahead and build out a slip.
K-Wirtz, or whatever the stupid name is. Does anybody know how to pronounce that? Any esports guys?
We had a nickname for him the other day, but
was that Squirts?
Yeah,
it was Squirts,
that was our boy Squirts. Yeah, because that's one of the teams that have Sinner. Oh shit! Yeah, was that Friday when Shock and what's his name?
Yep.
Regardless,
you
doesn't matter.
Get so excited.
Because that was when we had our really good middling day, Dustin and I. But yeah, Squirts, because Sinners, a lot of those guys have their name before their gamer tag, which we talked about it. We fucking hate that, because you can't tell who's who. Because if they all have Sinners in front, like, it's, you're following on Twitch, it's tough to see the names, and you just see Sinner. It's tough to differentiate between which player is which player. But yeah, that was our boy Squirts. But yeah, over 23 headshots, Matt, like you were mentioning. Right now on Underdog, direct comparison, it's 25 there. So really good middling opportunity, a 2 discrepancy between PrizePicks and Underdog.
Yeah, I love the middling opportunity. We're going to switch over to Underdog here in a second, see if there's any plays after we finish this slip. But just going down the line here, guys, the reason why this is a mathematically profitable slip type is because you're getting this extreme discount on Mitch Keller. This is going to make your whole slip plus EV, again, depending on how low of a percentage you take. But as you can see here, given this 2 headshot discrepancy between Underdog, we're giving this a 54.78% chance to hit. Lindor, over fantasy score of 6.5. Right now, let's go ahead and switch over to see what that exact projection is. I'm going to switch over to the tab to show you guys that we actually calculate this thing. And this looks like a 1.1 difference. DraftKings, if they had a market of fantasy projections, they would be setting this thing to 7.6. 6.5, big difference there. So Lindor over. Really like that 6.5 fantasy score. We know that Lindor can get a steal at any given point. Obviously gets a lot of hits, runs, all that good stuff. So really like that play there. We have Liberator.
Nice.
He is set to 4 on PrizePicks, 3.5 on the books, slate plus money, obviously on the under here. So we're getting that full 0.5 strikeout discrepancy. Again, 1 strikeout moves the needle a ton. You're getting that slight buffer. And again, 54.1%, not too bad. We'll hit the under there. And then Greinke, 3.5, direct match. Pinnacle, minus 147 line here to hit the under. We're giving this a 53, almost a 54% chance per the market average for this thing to go under. And Greinke sucks. So gotta love that.
That's pretty rude about Greinke, but yeah, that's plain and simple. Plain and simple. Real quick, Dustin, I just wanted to touch base on one thing. Kevin said that the Sinners cut shocked JJJ. Did they actually?
No, there's no way.
I don't know. No, they didn't. And obviously with a couple orange plays, right? 51.4, 54% odds to hit. If we didn't have such a great discounted play with that Mitch Keller taco, that slip would not be plus EV. But because we have that play where we're getting that 21% discount over on PrizePicks right now, it makes the total slip plus EV.
1,000%. Hopefully you guys can understand that. Again, the fair odds percentage normally for a 5-man flex is going to be 54.34% plus. As you can see, there's some plays here that fall right below that mark. Does not matter with this promo. This is why I always talk about taking this thing. Please don't be a conspiracy theorist and not take tacos. I don't know what the record is. I don't know if anybody has the stats, but
I was reconnected onto Twitter. We had about 40, 50 people in there on watching on Twitter, so that's good.
Really? Shoot.
Yep.
It
just retweeted it out.
Hey guys,
we should be
back. What is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in to the live stream. Sorry if you got cut out, but we are back. If you guys could, please go ahead and hit that like button. We would greatly appreciate it. Are we live?
160 people?
Yeah, we got 160 of you guys in here. You guys are fantastic. Yeah, and Matt decides to cut it out. So that's typical Matt. As soon as we're succeeding, Matt likes to kind of just bring us back down to reality. So good job, Matt.
I'm going to take that Squirts guy on Underdog. Let's go ahead and middle this thing because there's some plays over there.
You call him Squirts, right?
Yeah, I did.
I did.
Nice.
K-Worts, under. Squirts, under. We are taking Smith. We're taking the over points there because it's a full 1 point discrepancy with juice on the over there. Really good market discrepancy. So as you guys can see here, by just comparing market odds, you can see that this is a great play.
Yes. We
will be going down to Lloyd for the third play.
Sorry, Matt. I just blacked out.
Yes, I know. I can see.
Yeah, I was texting my sister.
Matt, you didn't enter your prize pick slip. I already entered the taco for this player. Thanks for trying to call me out, though.
Damn. So yeah, we're gonna be taking, what was it? It was Squirts. Oh god, I actually spelled Squirts. It was K-Worts under 25 headshots, correct?
Yep, I have it on the screen. So if you guys want to turn around and enter this on Underdog, this is a profitable long-term slip. Joel Lloyd over 3 points made, and Smith over 13.5 points. Because again, that line is set to 14.5 across the industry. So And there's some good market research behind this. We have Barstool set to -125, FanDuel -120, and Bovada at -120 at 14.5. So you're getting that full 1 to 1.5 point discrepancy, which is fantastic.
Love it. Really good slip. Strong slip over there on UD. And again, obviously chasing those 3-man on underdog. We're looking for 55% fair odds percentage for each individual leg.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
What else do we have over here on the optimizers? I can't wait for tomorrow. Oh, guys, if you haven't been aware of our streams on Wednesday and Friday, we build out No House Advantage slips with their promos that they run. Tomorrow being Wednesday, their 5-leg uninsured slips are boosted from a 21 times payout to a 30 times payout. So tomorrow we will be hunting for 50.65% fair odds percentage for each individual leg to find those 5-leg uninsured slips and make sure they're plus EV. So if you're tuning in to DGF for the first time, make sure you come by the live stream tomorrow. And if you haven't downloaded NHA and you're going to want to build out slips with us tomorrow, you can do so. You can use code DGF, 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. We have a lot of fun on Wednesday and Friday afternoon, so we'd love to see you guys all out there tomorrow.
It's quite literally the best.
Yes, it is quite literally the best.
On PrizePicks, guys, I want to talk about the ability to enter 2-man powers. You can technically do this with a promo, which is generally what a lot of people do. However, we want to optimize, no pun intended, the amount that you can earn for any given slip, for any given promo. So again, putting Mitch Keller into a 5-man flex is preferred, or a 6-man, because they're essentially identical in terms of fair odds percentage and implied odds. I think 6-man flexes are like quite literally decimal points off. So 5-man flexes are preferred by myself for these Taco Tuesdays. So that being said, you can enter a 2-man power if you are a moron and you need to grow your bankroll. It's fine. You can do it. I personally like playing them in 5-man flexes. TJ, Dustin, what are your thoughts there?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's really only one way to answer after I stage that, but
Dustin, go ahead. I'm tweeting because we...
Yeah, I mean, Matt's absolutely right. I mean, you're going to be entering these in 5-man flexes, but there's been occasional times where something crazy has popped up on the optimizer, and I went ahead, tossed it in a 2-man flex, and then I would go back while that slip is still alive, because you get 5 minutes to cancel it, and try and build out a 5 flex with that crazy play that popped up, let's say 72%, right? That we've all seen on the optimizer plenty of times and been able to take advantage of, and try to build out a 5 flex. If there's something that doesn't come up to where I can build that 5 flex, then I might ride with that 2-man power just to take advantage of that insane value. But that's typically the only time.
Yeah, very well said. I think TJ, we talked about the strategy many times on stream, where there's a play that pops up on the optimizer, and a fantastic example would be yesterday, right, with the esports plays. Well, one of them was 69% nice, and the only way that you're going to take advantage of that, if you are looking at the optimizer for the first time, you aren't able to take advantage of this plays, is to put them into a 2-man power quickly, because who knows when they'll move. If everybody sees the optimizer, everybody sees that discrepancy between underdog, PrizePicks, obviously that can move at any second. So what we like doing is exactly what Dustin just said. Put those in, cancel them, if you can do a 5-man flex after. But that is a great strategy that PrizePicks allows you to do. Other apps do not. Step up your game, please. So PrizePicks.
Don't sleep on Parlay Play. Parlay Play, you get an hour to go ahead and cancel.
I did not know that. That is amazing.
An hour is insane. Yeah, we actually we did that the other day, me and TJ, when we built the slip. I believe it was on Parlay Play. We refreshed the optimizer after putting that slip in, and we said, "Oh wow, that play just shot up to the top of the optimizer or whatever." So we took our worst percent odds play to hit and replaced it with the better play. In a matter of an instant, just in one refresh of the optimizer. So it's something huge to take advantage of. Make sure you guys are getting the best plus EV plays possible.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's something I did not know about Parlay Play. Another reason why we love Parlay Play. Do you want to switch gears here while we wait for more value to pop up on PrizePicks?
There's a bunch of stuff on Parlay Play. I wouldn't mind that. There's a 1K discrepancy.
Wow.
What a smooth transition over to Parlay Play. Great work, gentlemen.
Enter code DGF for 100% matchup to your first $100, guys. And as you can see, there is a pretty big discrepancy. Hunter Brown, I know he's slightly, favored for the over here, but it does not matter because we get a full 1 strikeout difference for Hunter Brown. Never heard of him, don't care. Plus 140, plus 130 across the board. We're giving this implied odds again based on that discrepancy of minus 150. So minus 150 odds in the parlay play slip. 5-man insured and 6-man insured slips are the best. Again, decimal points apart. I think 6-mans are technically preferred. Minus 114 implied odds. As you can see, we've already done the hidden math for you. Go all the way down to 53 point. I think it was like 5%. Okay, 53.5%. Plus, all of these are plus EV plays. Not to give anything away, but I'm pretty sure parlay play copies PrizePicks projections because they're always available. Always available immediately after PrizePicks bumps their lines. You turn over the parlay play and you can grab the value. So parlay play, fantastic app. Again, guys, use code DGF. We could spend all day talking about parlay play, but this is a PrizePicks stream. I guess, Dustin, you want to build a slip for the stream real quick?
Yeah, I mean, we start off there with the Hunter Brown play where you're getting a full 1K discrepancy. You need 6 to beat you. Sportsbook line's at 4.5. Like you mentioned, some juice on the over. I mean, I do like that Pinnacle's one of the lowest there. But then you got, I actually have never seen this guy's name ever, and I'm baseball boy in the stream. Dinelson?
I think it's Danielson. I would assume it's pronounced Danielson. I could be way off, but I think it's Danielson.
So, we're getting a 0.5 discrepancy on his strikeouts. It looks like his near even line set at 4.5 on sportsbooks. You get it at 4 on parlay play, so you give some push potential there. Jimmy Butler's assist looks really good. See that Pinnacle line, minus 127 on the under of 6.5, and we get it at 7 on parlay play. So you're always seeing, and we can continue building this slip out, but you're always seeing some type of discrepancy on parlay play. Sometimes you're getting plays that are just extremely juiced, but very, very often you are getting really, really good value in discrepancies on parlay play.
And don't let them fool you guys. This is 100% on purpose, given obviously the competitive nature of this industry. DFS apps are always innovating, always evolving. So parlay play, keeping those softer lines up there. Guess what? Us plus EVers are going to take advantage of this. Said that right after the third time. So be sure to take advantage of this, guys. Other casual people who don't know the hidden math behind these slips obviously cannot take advantage. They won't take advantage of this because they're stubborn. But us, guys, we will take advantage. So be sure to use code DGF if you haven't signed up yet.
And just something to mention, I don't think we did mention it. On Parlay Play, you have the slide the line feature where you can use up to $20 per day. Where you can actually take any projection that's over the projection of 6 and slide it either to make it, let's say just like looking at on the optimizer, you see Jimmy Butler's assist at 7. You can either, we're favoring the under of 7. His sportsbook line set to 6.5. We could slide that up 0.5 assists and get the better number of 7.5 and take the under there for Jimmy Butler, and so on and so forth. I mean, depending on what the statistic is, you can you might get 0.5 or you might get one full a Google Mike. If you see there the under 30.5 points, rebounds, assists, if you slid the line on that, you would get a 1 full PRA discount or better projection for yourself on Parlay Play. So I mean, I'm going to go ahead and use this.
I think Jokic we could slide for 2 at one point, 2.5 on this PRA. So
depending on the 1.5.
Yeah, depending on the statistic and how high it is, I believe is what they're taking into account. Just to finish this slip real quick. So I am taking that Agua Mike under 30. I'm sliding my line on Jimmy Butler and taking that 7.5.
I love that.
And then since we just got done, preaching about Jewel Lloyd and taking that over there on PrizePicks, I'm going to go ahead and take the Zach Greinke under 3.5 Ks. I guess we did have that in the other slip as well.
Yeah, we can go to.
But to dodge that even line. But yeah, Tiffany Hayes at 13.5 points, minus 135 on Bet365. So we're not getting a discount there as far as any 0.5 off of points or a 1 full point discrepancy, but still getting a good play with minus 135 juice on the over of 13.5 from Bet365.
Yeah, Dustin was on the tear. It is
Dustin flu game. Can I get some claps in the chat for Dusty's flu game? God damn.
Imagine that one.
Kid lost the mustache, got sick, and said, "Fuck it, watch me work."
Imagine
what
that
a slip. What a slip. Oh, claps in the chat for Dustin. Damn. I just sat back and just witnessed greatness.
So
125 people back over there on YouTube. So appreciate everyone watching. And we got 20 currently. It's been a shit show over there on Twitter as far as how much it's been. Yeah, Matt, you suck.
Okay. Well, that wasn't.
It's all good, Matt. It happens sometimes, but
hey,
don't
we didn't
even
talk
stress.
about our promo on PrizePicks. If you guys are watching, who cares? You guys are all signed for PrizePicks. Forget it. I won't go over it. So let's get on the line here. Go back to PrizePicks and talk about it because we are taking advantage of this promo. I know a lot of you are coming in for the first time. Welcome, Mitch Keller. Discounted from 7 to 5.5. Don't care if you think he's going to hit the over/under. Don't listen to your thoughts. Don't listen to your feelings. It does not matter. Follow the data right now. His even line is set closer to 7. You're getting a 1.5 discount on his projection. It's probably because he's playing Oakland is why everybody voted for him. I get it. But still getting that 1.5 discrepancy. There was probably better options out there. Has anybody actually looked at the choices?
Timeout.
Yes.
Oh, just kidding. I'm so sorry. Dustin, you were frozen for a split, like probably 10-ish seconds. And it was legitimately you drinking water and you were frozen there. And I was hoping that you were going to be frozen like that the entire time, but you unfroze. So go ahead, continue.
I was asking for the taco options. Do we have a poll of who?
Yeah. If you go to PrizePicks, I took a screenshot of all of their lines from the optimizer. And
yeah, I got it too.
What were they? I'm just curious.
It was Mitch Keller. It was Mitch Keller who was discounted from 7 to 5.5.
Okay, under favored, fantastic, good job,
freaking idiots. And he got 48% of the votes, just so you know. Lizardo.
Hold on. But he's playing Oakland. He's playing them. They suck. Go ahead.
Lizardo discounted from 7 to 5.5.
Yep, already better. See it.
Gosman, who was discounted from 7 to 5.5.
From 7.
My goodness. Oh, wow. Can I get some squeaks in the chat?
That was clearly intentional. Gosman at 6.5.
Yeah, you were timeout. Hold on. We gotta talk about that for a brief second.
I squeaked before it was addressed, and then I
correct, and then yes, obviously we know that, but you were saying that it was obviously intentional, but your first squeak was not intentional.
That second one was intentional is what I was talking about.
Of course, Matt. Obviously, you don't have to even.
I wasn't implying it.
Last one was Zach Eflin, excuse me, from 5.5 down to 4.5.
Yes. So I mean, really, the Gosman Lizardo plays were pretty solid no matter what. And then,
but they legitimately voted for the worst ones.
Yeah, and he got almost half of the votes.
That's wild. Who voted for Keller in here? You guys are idiots. Don't do that.
There was a lot of people on the Keller train underneath that post. I tried my best underneath the PrizePicks post. It didn't work.
Was that?
Yeah, but if you guys look at Keller's hit his last 5 though. If you look,
and that was actually a discount though, right?
So I'm going to I got to tweet that real quick.
No,
it's before the discount.
Yeah, that's why. Yep, that is why. They played San Fran, Seattle, Arizona. Who knows how good these teams are? San Fran.
Well, you can't do that because Oakland legitimately has like 8 wins. They're the worst team.
They have less fans in the crowd than they do.
No, I'm saying based on the last 5. Like people are probably looking at that and they're like, my gosh, he's hit the last 5 too. But they all suck. I know Baltimore sucks, right? So
the best tweet underneath the PrizePicks Taco Tuesday was mine that says, "This doesn't look like a CS:GO taco." 36 likes and it's got the most views as a reply.
Damn,
people want it,
wagon.
Man. They're scared.
You're a wagon, absolute wagon.
That being said, please take advantage of this discount. It's still good. It's still plus EV. Just because it wasn't the best option doesn't mean I'm not going to play it. There was one time.
Matt, I just want you to know real quick. I just tweeted out his last 5 with the taco and his last 5 in general, and just did 3 lock emojis. So.
There was one time in PrizePicks taco history where I did not take the taco, and it was Steph Curry coming back from an injury. It was this season, and it was discounted like 4 points. But while people were voting for him, his odds were going down because Steve Kerr announced during that time that his minutes were getting restricted, so his line was moving backwards. Nobody even cared because it was Steph Curry, and they saw him at 20 points, and they're like, "Oh my, Steph Curry!" So I didn't take it, and guess what? He hit the over. So that's what I get for being an idiot.
I mean,
I think it was technically still slightly plus EV, but I wasn't sure. So
Right, but even then, I mean, just you breaking down those 4 taco options we have for today and saying that is the worst one, and we're upset that people voted on it. We are still playing it. It
100%.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yep, for sure.
Like you still should hit it. So
yeah, good. Agreed.
Not to harp on it too much, but hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. We haven't lost too many of you yet. Again, this is the PrizePicks Taco Tuesday promo. For anybody who doesn't know how this taco promo works, they discount random projections throughout the day. Hopefully they pull out a taco one out of their butt, but they probably won't. NHL? Wait, NHL played yesterday, right? So they won't have an NHL taco. Oh, maybe they will do CSGO.
Yeah, but
there's so many
3 hours. I'm not sure that
there's no way they do back-to-back MLB, right? There's no way.
They could do WNBA. We got some WNBA on tonight too, so I feel like it's probably going to be MLB and WNBA.
They'll probably do NBA tomorrow.
Something to touch on for the people that aren't or that are just joining that weren't here yesterday when me and TJ talked about it. CFL starts
Yes,
Thursday.
sir. I am drooling with the prospect of CSL.
I've been refreshing PrizePicks over and over again, just waiting on them to start popping up some CFL props.
Yeah.
Because last year took advantage of a bunch of CFL props on the optimizer, getting insane discrepancies, whether it was quarterback passing yards or wide receiver receiving yards. Definitely be on the lookout for that.
Cool Bet was the book, right?
That's what it was. Cool Bet. Oh my God.
Their little stupid polar
bear. Yeah, so that's one thing we're gonna have to find. Hopefully, more books have more public odds for.
I think we saw
CFL.
2. I think two started out having it.
I remember Cool. Holy shit! I can't believe I forgot about Cool Bet. Huh.
You act like you broke up with Cool Bet or something.
What a world. Well, we had a little rough patch there for a little bit, but I think we worked it out for the most part. We're still friends, but we're just not really where we used to be.
There were such large discrepancies, like 30, 40 yards for receivers.
Oh yeah,
it was insane.
It was bananas.
And mostly Cool Bet was the wrong. I will say Cool Bet.
Was
falling behind the wheel a little bit more.
I don't know if Cool Bet still exists, but we'll figure it out.
People should have probably just hammered it on Cool Bet rather than PrizePicks anyway. It's still
who
guys.
Has
you know
access
how we
to
operate.
Cool Bet?
Canadians. It's a Canadian sports book.
Yeah. Yep. Canadian sports books. Yep. Cool Bet. Makes sense. CFL. Canadian Football League. Cool Bet.
There's the connection.
You didn't put that together?
No, I didn't. I wasn't thinking. Sorry.
That actually doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
I have tragic news for my flu game slip on Parlay Play. I guess it didn't enter. Like I clicked it, but it said that somebody's prop was bumped it. And somebody else got on Twitter, and I didn't even get it, so that's kind of crazy.
No way.
And then I went to go replace it with somebody else, and another prop was bumped. So
shambles. Flu game. Definitely not happy with you.
Yeah. But if I can win somebody else's money, I'd be happy with that. That's cool with me.
Yeah, for sure.
Sleeper coming to the optimizer. Here's for complete transparency here. So yes, Sleeper will be coming. However, Sleeper is not known for having good lines. I will shoot it straight. So I will promote Sleeper as long as they have plus EV plays. That being said, I haven't found a single one in the past week. So for Sleeper, for me, my takeaway is we will have it.
Sleeping.
And we will take advantage of their promos because I do know that they offer a good amount of promos. But outside of that, it's tough. It really is tough. And I get Sleeper's very popular. I get their UI is extremely good. But I want to be transparent. For plus EV bettors, it's not looking good. It is not looking good.
Yeah, they have a bunch of 0.5 points or stuff like that.
Yeah, they do a lot of those types of promos.
So for that reason, we will bring it to the optimizer. It's just a matter of time, guys. We're moving very quickly here on the back end. So we'll be looking up for a Sleeper optimizer here pretty soon.
Yes, sir. That'll be exciting. Another DFS app to compare lines to. Other promos to take advantage of. So that's, guys, look, if you're still stuck playing one specific DFS app, whether it's Hot Streak, Parlay Play, Underdog, you should be getting an account with all of these DFS apps if they're legal in your state, taking advantage of the daily promos that they have. We just mentioned Sleeper, Parlay Play with their Slide the Line, Taco Tuesday for PrizePicks. They also do those random hot dogs for MLB. Other promos that PrizePicks offer. NHA, like I mentioned a little bit ago, Wednesday and Friday, two of the best promos that are around in the industry currently. So a lot of these DFS apps are competing against one another, trying to get your business and giving you these types of promos that you guys should 100% be taking advantage of. Even if you just play NHA on Wednesday and Friday, or PrizePicks on Tuesday to take advantage of the promos, you guys should have accounts with all of these DFS apps that you possibly can and be taking advantage of all of these promos that they do offer you.
Somebody asked, thank you, TJ, for that. Somebody asked, what else is coming to DGF?
Oh,
I'm biting my tongue.
Get into that?
Should
I? Why don't...
Or should I let the stream know like what's coming down? Should I ask for feedback here? No, not that. Dustin, I see your face. Not that announcement. Come on, I'm not going that far.
Yeah.
No,
Dustin,
not that. I'm talking about a tool.
No. You do whatever you want. That's not what I was getting at.
No, but I know what you're thinking.
Not what I was getting at.
I know what you're thinking. Should I go over the new possible... Well, not possible. It's in production. Should I go over the new tool that is coming out soon, TJ? For the stream. And should I get feedback on it? You're thinking.
I am. Fuck it. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Drum roll, please.
It's 117 people.
We
Go
are
ahead.
going to have a new tool that is specifically around DFS middling. I mean, oh my gosh, it's so innovative. It really will be. Because along the top, you will see a direct comparison between all DFS apps. You will have No House Advantage. You can go down the list. You have No House Advantage. You have Even Flip. You have Underdog. You have Parlay Play. You have Jock Market. You have all these DFS apps across the top and only PrizePicks. But why this is beneficial is because, as we know, there are certain markets that only exist on DFS apps. Player free throws, first half player points for NBA, first half rebounds, all the esports, Dota, COD, all of these random golf, MMA. I can keep going down the list. I have the list somewhere. Tennis.
I got the list right there.
Specific markets. But what's going to be beautiful about this tool is we won't be displaying the line, because who cares about the line? We only care about the discrepancies. We're going to be showing each projection that is available on the app, comparing it to the app on the left. And then we will be highlighting. So if you guys see my hover screen, we will be automatically hovering over the one that shows the best middling opportunity given the percent odds to hit. And all this will be factored in automatically. Percent odds will already be showing the exact same way it does. But for instance, if No House Advantage has a CSGO projection of 28, it will show 28 under the No House Advantage bar alongside with PrizePicks at 23, and it will be bleeding, it will be showing you the best discrepancy by being highlighted other than the other apps. Because why would you take these other apps, again, if they're not mathematically profitable and if they are smaller in terms of a discrepancy? That is the tool that is in production. We are envisioning, we are building out. It will be here sooner rather than later. But we need to be taking advantage of all these middling opportunities through these DFS apps, and I'm fully aware that they're not all in the optimizer right now. We are working on it. Thoughts and feedback? I hadn't even looked.
A lot of people seem to be excited. I think it's going to be just another way for DGF to just show you guys value in the edge, and I think that's obviously something that we believe in very strongly. So, giving you guys an opportunity to compare all these I feel like I keep fucking up DFS apps, and it's pissing me off. For you guys to be able to compare all of these DFS apps with these niche markets that we have,
right?
Be able to find the soft line on one and the more aggressive on the other, having those middling opportunities between them. That's what we envision here. Matt legitimately just showed you guys yesterday with all of those League of Legends props how to go about middling. He made a thread on it. If you haven't checked it out, at CMattDowns, I quote tweeted it. Dustin quote tweeted it, I'm pretty sure. He went over basically his thought process and everything when it comes to middling by simply comparing PrizePicks to Underdog. And with this new tool that we're going to be coming out with, we'll have a lot more DFS apps in the mix and comparing one to one. So just more value that we're going to be giving you guys, more edge, and taking advantage of some of these DFS apps that might be behind the eight ball when it comes to Dota or, soccer or XFL, whatever it might be.
Read it.
We got you covered.
Read the list. Yep. Read the markets. Well, they already exist. We know they exist. Just
NBA, Valorant, CS:GO, League of Legends, MMA, NBA, XFL, soccer, tennis, PGA, Dota.
Perfect.
That's what we have.
That's what we have as of right now. And guys, the great thing about this is that we know DFS apps, No House Advantage, Parlay Play, even PrizePicks. All these apps are adding new market. I mean, look at what PrizePicks is doing during the NBA Finals. You think these are on sportsbooks? Look at this thing. Look, let's go to the NBA. I saw they added deflections. You can't tell dunks. You can't tell me that these other apps aren't gonna follow suit with that.
They'll follow suit eventually, yeah. And guess what? We'll be there.
We will be there, and we will show you the dunk probability. We'll
fucking
show you
cornhole, dude. Show me Deborah. Show me Deborah. 4 bags on NHA and Parlay Play. I'll give you a fucking edge. I guarantee you I will.
Yeah, we're just trying to stay ahead of the market here. Like, there's obviously so many more things to be innovating, and we want to start with these markets that just don't exist on sportsbooks because they're scared. They're scared to do it.
I think we've been seeing a lot of people talk about golf on the optimizer lately. Yeah. Well, this is going to be your potential here. With this middling tool, because there's plenty of times where you can see an underdog. There's a 0.5 birdies or better discrepancy, at least on either underdog compared to PrizePicks. So in one way or the other, it's just going to bring more and more value, like you mentioned, to your DGF membership subscription, which I think is a good time to bring up again for anybody that's new watching. Code STREAM.
Yes, look at that transition, dude. Dustin's on fire.
Blue game.
For all the people watching the stream, don't tweet it out. Don't go tell your buddy. If they're not watching the stream, screw them. Code STREAM, you'll get 25% off any annual subscription. Very, very much worth it. It's definitely a plus EV promo for DGF, or for
Devin,
you guys at least.
Devin, good point. F1. TJ, put that down. F1 is
Adding
another
it
one.
to my list.
Yeah, that's another one. And again, these apps are always coming out with new stuff. So we will constantly be adding new stuff to these tools and getting this data for you guys. Like, that is the priority. I want to show you guys the best value when we can. Dude, NFL. I mean, how many random props did they add at the end of the season? Like, there were punters.
Yeah.
We were comparing. Imagine comparing punters between different. Anyway, you guys know where I'm going with this. It's getting close to the end here.
Yeah, Mitch Keller on the PrizePicks board now on the Opto, Matt. If you want to refresh and show everybody the value that we're getting with that specific prop. Right now, the sportsbook line is actually set to 7.5. Yeah, there's heavy juice on the under, but still, that's a 2 strikeout discrepancy between the sportsbook and PrizePicks. 68.2% fair odds percentage for Mitch Keller to go over 5.5 strikeouts.
Yeah, I seen a comment actually on YouTube where somebody said Keller 2-point discount. And every other taco is 1.5 discount. And the boys hating on the Keller taco. So it's not even that we're hating on it. We were saying it's just not the best option from a plus EV perspective. We're still playing it. It's still plus EV. It will be in a slip.
I love the people that on Taco Tuesday, I see him in the PrizePicks chat. They're like, don't take X person because it already got bumped this morning. That literally does not matter whatsoever. That makes zero difference to the math behind it. It got bumped because it was off initially. That makes no difference whatsoever.
Yeah.
So if you're one of those
people tweeting that Gosman was at 6.5, got bumped to 7. So people were like, "Oh, take Luzardo." He got bumped. Yeah.
Yeah, but either way, if you look at the DGF tool, it shows us that the sportsbook line was at 6.5 anyways. So it is currently at 6.5. So whether PrizePicks bumped it or not, we're seeing still that it was at 6.5 either way on the sportsbooks.
Right.
Very well said. It is getting close to the end. I have stuff to do. I have to
closing time.
Guys, take advantage of the Mitch Keller promo. I guess the takeaway from this stream is that, yes, not all tacos will hit. But as you can see here, given a 68.2% chance to hit, the odds are in your favor. So please take advantage of these promos. Taco Tuesday, again, for anybody who hasn't signed up for PrizePicks, code DGF. For anybody who wants to sign up for our DFS middling tool, that'll be coming out soon. Take advantage now because I'm going to be charging $1,000 per membership here soon. So take advantage now. Enter code STREAM.
No, he's not. I would never let that happen, guys.
25% off any annual subscription. Any last words before we sign off, guys?
I know who I want to home and home.
Not bad, honestly, TJ.
That's all I got.
All right.
Yeah, I had a solo 5th grade, actually, for anybody interested.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah. Me and my buddy did it as a joke, and then my mom's. I actually got the lead solo, my 5th in elementary school, and I told my mom, and I was like, I'm not doing it. I swear to God.
We're talking about percent chances. This is a complete.
No, time out. Nope. She told me if I do it, I could get a new bike. And so I said, okay. I did the solo in front of the entire school, in front of parents, and yeah, she went out and bought me a bike after. It was fucking sweet.
Is that on video anywhere? Please tweet it out.
Oh, that's for sure out there somewhere. I mean, back in, Jesus, that was, how old was I? That was in 2000? So
Refresh
what, they had like
camcorders? Hold the phone. If there's nothing on the board, why are you doing this?
Shane Bieber under 5 strikeouts.
Okay. All right,
yeah.
ending the
Just
stream.
want one more time.
Bye-bye.
Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you guys later.